Hey everybody, Rory from ANSgear. We're going to take a look at theZetamags from Stark Pursuit. These are the 20 round magazines that are for the TPX and will be compatible with other guns down the road, and I'll explain that to you how that's going to work. As they sit right here, the 20 round magazine, what you're going to get is you're going to get the magazine itself. You're going to get this dust cover. It's at the bottom down here, and you're going to get this basically, it's kind of like a loading rod, but you don't use it with the paintballs to load them into the gun. So we'll kind of talk about it for a second. This is going to be a 20 round mag. It's going to hold 10 on a side. Now, when I say 10 on a side, 10 are going to go in here. And then on the bottom, once this cover comes off, you can see that it's the same magazine on both ends right here. So you're also going to get 10 on this side right here. And this cap or this dust boot covers one end, fill it up with whatever you're going to shoot, fill up the other side, and then you would put it in your gun. Move the original one out of here. So that's going to go in there like that. You're going to go shoot through your 10 rounds. When you're done, take it out. Dust cap comes off. Other side goes in. Put the dust cap back on it. So the way that they're holding 20 rounds is 10 per side. It isn't a continuous feed of 20 rounds. It's 10 and 10. You got to flip the magazine over. Now, if you read through the manual, it says that this is compatible with shaped projectiles and 68 caliber. Now, when they talk about shape, they're obviously referring to first strike rounds. As a TPX sits stock, it is not first strike compatible. So if you buy this magazine thinking that you're going to shoot first strike through your TPX or your TiPX, you're wrong. It's not going to work. You would need to buy a new breech kit that is first strike compatible in order to shoot first strike through it. Now, if you go to Stark Pursuit's website, they say this magazine is going to be compatible with other guns as well. And the way that's going to work is they're going to sell an adapter piece. For the DAM or for the T15s from Tiberius, there's an adapter that will go into the magwell and will let you snap this magazine into it, and it will work with those particular guns. So that's something you might be interested in if you're trying to shoot this through other guns. But as it sits, this gun or this magazine with a stock TiPX does not shoot first strike. So know that before you're picking it up. But regardless, using it or filling it, the way this works is you're going to use this rod right here, and you're going to hold the follower or the projectile cap or what keeps the round, whatever it is, either first strike or 68 caliber, from popping out the end of the magazine. You're going to pull it back. You're going to take this rod and you're going to push the spring down. You're going to compress it down and lock it into place. Then you're going to take our rounds, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and you're ready to go. Now, when you put this up into your gun, there's a little tab that's going to be pushed down, and it will release the spring, and the spring will start pushing the projectiles up into the gun. Now, when it comes to first strike, I found it easier to load them one at a time and using the spring tension to keep the round level and in place. If you take this and push it down and lock it down, then what you have to do is drop the first strike rounds down in, and they have a tendency to want to turn and tumble as they fall down, and they don't stack up properly when they're inside of there. So rather than compressing it down when I'm using first strike, I'm going to pull the catch back, and I'm going to do them one at a time. And this ensures that they stay level and that they stay in the proper orientation inside the magazine. 7, 8, 9, and 10. You can just hear it lock down. So I know everything's where it should be inside there, and I'm ready to go. Now, I wouldn't try to put this in the gun, in the TPX. I'm not going to put it in there with these rounds in there. I'm just asking for a problem. But if you have a breech that's compatible, or you get the adapters that make it compatible with other guns, by all means, shoot your first strike through it, cover it up, and you're ready to go. So these are theZetamags from Stark Pursuit, 20 round, 10 on each side. Flip them over, you're ready to keep on going. Available through the website. Order yours now through ANSgear.com.